To create a long-lasting transformation in your life, you must understand that you need to assume leadership, stewardship, and authority to take the responsibility to change your beliefs, because your beliefs controls your behavior. You cannot change a sustainable person's behavior without changing his belief system. Beliefs are internal, behaviors are external. You cannot sustain external outcomes without internal circumstances, belief systems. You cannot change a man's decisions except to change a man's value. What does he value? What are his core values? That's what determines his decisions in life. You cannot change a man's circumstances and situations except to change his identity. If a person has identity crisis, a wrong identity about himself, you cannot truly change circumstances. That is why you cannot rush to change a poor man's circumstances by giving him money. Without changing his belief systems, his values, of course, his identity about money. You cannot change a man's behavior without changing his beliefs. You cannot change a man's circumstances without his identity. You cannot change a man's perspective except you cannot change a man's life except his perspective. You only see the world the way you are. So you want your behaviors, decisions to change your values. You want your behavior to change your beliefs. You want your circumstances to change your identity. You want to change your life, change your perspective. So you must assume that responsibility. Stewardship and authority. To say, if it must be, I must be involved. Be part of the process. If not, you can never sustain the outcomes and results. The discipline to sustain outcomes and results is found in the process. If you are too busy to develop the discipline of a process, you can never sustain outcomes and results. You cannot be patient in a process whose logic you don't understand. So everything has a logic. Wealth has a logic. Business has a logic. Don't be too busy to learn them. Business is not productivity. Business is not progress. Beware of the barrenness of a busy life. See you at the top. God bless.